What if I told you the biggest threat to your money isn't your spending, isn't your discipline, isn't even how much you earn? It's something you barely notice, something quiet, something that works slowly, patiently, silently, until one day you wake up and wonder why your savings feel smaller even though the number hasn't changed. Inflation, the invisible thief that steals your future without ever touching your wallet. You don't feel it. You don't hear it. You don't see it happening. But every single day, it's taking a little piece of your financial life. You think your money is safe because it's sitting in the bank, but money doesn't stay the same. Its value is constantly dying, one small percentage at a time. And here's the part no one ever told you. Your savings account might actually be losing money faster than you're adding to it. Think about it. When you were younger, everything was cheaper. Snacks, transport, clothes, even basic food. Your parents weren't exaggerating when they said, things didn't cost this much before. Prices increased, money decreased, and nobody stopped to explain why. That's inflation. Not a monster, not an explosion. Just a slow poison dripping into your life. Your groceries get more expensive. Your bills rise. Your rent climbs. But your savings? They sit there unchanged. Same number, less power. That's the trick. Inflation doesn't make your bank balance look smaller. It makes your life more expensive. And because the number in your account stays the same, you think you're safe. You think you're being smart by saving. You think you're holding on to your money. But you're not holding on to anything. Not if your money buys less every year. Not if the value is evaporating while you wait. Nobody teaches you this. School doesn't. Jobs don't. Even most parents don't understand it themselves. So generations grow up believing the safest thing they can do is save, while inflation quietly destroys those savings from the inside. This is why people work for decades and still feel stuck. This is why salaries rise slower than living costs. This is why you can work harder than ever and still feel like you're falling behind. Inflation doesn't care how disciplined you are. Inflation doesn't care how much you try to be responsible. Inflation is the rule of the system, and the system expects you not to notice. Because if you did notice, you wouldn't let your money sit still. You wouldn't trust saving alone. You'd start looking for ways to protect yourself, ways to grow, ways to fight back. And that's exactly what you've been kept away from all your life. But once you see the invisible thief for what it is, you never look at money the same way again. Inflation doesn't hit you like a punch. It hits you like a whisper. Slow, quiet, invisible. And that's what makes it dangerous. One day your money feels enough. The next day it feels almost enough. Then suddenly, it feels like nothing is enough anymore. You stand in the supermarket holding the same items you've bought for years, but somehow the total looks like you added luxury goods. You check the receipt. You check again. But the truth is simple. Your money is losing value faster than you're earning it. Inflation doesn't just raise prices. It raises anxiety. It pushes you into decisions you never wanted to make. Should you save this? Should you spend before it gets pricier? Should you wait? Should you invest? Your mind becomes a battlefield of questions you never had before. It pushes you from living to surviving, from planning your future to protecting your present, from dreaming bigger to shrinking your life just to feel safe. And slowly you adjust. You stop eating out. You stop buying small comforts. You downgrade your wants, then your needs. And you tell yourself, I'm just being responsible. But real responsibility shouldn't feel like suffocation. Inflation changes how you see yourself. You start feeling behind even if you're working harder than ever. You start blaming your habits, even though the system is draining your efforts silently. You think you're failing, but really your money is being devalued every single day. Your savings account becomes a slow leak. Your emergency fund loses its power. Your smart decisions get punished by forces you can't see. That's the trap. Inflation doesn't make you broke overnight. It makes you comfortable with losing slowly. It convinces you this is normal. It convinces you nothing is wrong. It convinces you this is just how life is now. But it's not. It's a warning. A warning that standing still is the most expensive mistake. A warning that saving alone won't save you. A warning that earning more won't matter. If your money keeps shrinking in the shadows, inflation forces you to evolve, to think differently, to see money as something you must grow, not something you simply store. And once you recognize how inflation silently steals from you, you stop feeling scared. You stop feeling confused. You stop feeling helpless. Because now you finally see the game. And once you see the game, you can change how you play it. Inflation is not just an economic problem. It's a behavior problem it creates inside you. It makes you hesitate. It makes you freeze. It makes you think the safest choice is doing nothing. But doing nothing is exactly how people fall behind. Because while you're waiting, prices keep climbing, your savings keep shrinking, Your future keeps getting more expensive. You start telling yourself, I'll invest when things calm down. I'll learn about money when I have more time. I'll make a plan when life gets easier. But inflation doesn't wait for you. It doesn't pause. It doesn't slow down so you can catch up. It compounds. Every month you delay, your money loses power. Your future becomes more costly. Your options get smaller. That's the real danger. Not the rising prices, but the shrinking choices. Inflation pushes you into fear, but the only way out is forward. You don't need to become an expert. You don't need to understand everything. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need one shift. Stop treating money like something you store and start treating it like something you grow. Because inflation punishes stillness, but rewards movement. Learn a new skill. Increase your earning power. Start investing small. Build a habit that compounds. Make decisions your future self will thank you for. Your money needs motion. Your life needs motion. You need motion. Inflation is not the enemy. Staying the same is. And once you take control, even a little, inflation stops feeling like a threat and starts feeling like a challenge you're finally ready to beat. Your savings don't have to die slowly. Your goals don't have to shrink. Your future doesn't have to become smaller. You can rise faster than inflation. You can outgrow it. You can outrun it. You can beat it. This is your wake-up call. Your money is moving every day. The question is, are you moving with it or falling behind it? Because the moment you choose growth over fear, you stop being a victim of inflation and start becoming the kind of person who turns every challenge into an advantage. And if you want more videos that push you, guide you, and help you build real financial strength, like this video, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss the next step in your journey